Hey, what's going on, guys? It is Charles Sconia, and I am here to give you your day 28 move. It's March 28th, so we have day 28 new movement march, and we're going to do the full push-up. And we're down close to the ground here because this is really where the nuts and bolts of the push-up come into play. We want to have a good plank position to start that sets us up and creates a good amount of rigidity in the body. A lot of people, and I mentioned this before, that's why we started out with the push-ups on our knees. A lot of people have issues, lots of issues, but in the push-up, they have an issue with keeping the core and, in that sense, the entire body rigid and under control enough for their limbs, their arms, to control them through that entire range of movement, right? It's hard for me to get into my shoulders when my low back is ready to fall on the ground. So we can set up with the knees on the ground. We can set up from the ground up. So we've done knees before. So let's get to the ground, chest on the floor here, and I want you to work a little bit of this action. We're gonna pull the hands up, right? And I'm straight here. I'm gonna draw my abs up a little bit. Keep the glutes engaged, right? I'm gonna pull my toes under. You can't see them, but my toes are pushing into the ground, and I'm pushing forward a little bit, and I'm pushing back, right? So what then happens is my body kind of goes up. So that's a nice little test that you can do at the bottom. But ultimately, what we want to create in the push-up here is this ability to, we're in our top position, we want to be able to pull ourselves in. If you notice, I'm pulling my shoulders back. You can kind of see my chest coming through, and my elbows are wrapping behind my body. And then as I come forward, I'm turning my shoulders into external rotation. I'm not turning my hands out. I'm going to keep my hands fixed. But you'll notice that I come down here all the way, and then I push right back up. So the elbows come out, my shoulders are on my back. My right hand here, you can notice it's kind of coming up. I want to keep pointer finger and thumb on the ground. And then from the side, we come down. My chest is over my fingertips. My elbows are wrapped back, and I can push straight back up. And this is how we can do those push-ups. So get that set up. Keep your core rigid. Work the shoulders that way. We want to pull back and drive into the center. We come out and we push back in. So use that cue for your upper body. And then when you're thinking about the core, you want to basically keep your glutes fired up, your abs fired up. And there's a little thing that I do here when I really need to crank out a lot of push-ups. We got to work on the skill aspect, okay? Now this gets a little bit involved here, but essentially what I want to be doing is working my entire body. My legs aren't loose, my back's not loose. So if I come down into a push-up, I'm using my legs, and I come up, you're gonna see I pull from my ankles. Okay? So the whole body is involved from head to toe. That is your push-up. Use those cues and you will start cranking out push-ups like you're in the military, okay? Day 28, the push-up. See you guys tomorrow.